The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the... On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Manning. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Looking to chuck it again. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the bunch formation. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into it.
He's in the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Here's a target, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. That could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Longhorns hustle to the line and run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
1st down, looking to throw the football.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Powers through. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keeps it. QB draw. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down coming up after that running play. QB keeper all the way. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a keeper. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Nobody can bring him down. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Drive here set up at the 30. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Pulls it in. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. They move the six. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Trying to find some room. It's Durham. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Bringing pressure. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. I mean, it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice...
Looking to make a big play downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Trying for a fourth down completion. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the